everyone, myself Roslyn. Welcome to this SharePoint Online tutorial. In this video, we will learn about the SharePoint Online Microsoft Forms web part. And these are the headings that we are going to cover in this video. First, we will see what is exactly a Microsoft Forms web part, and then we will see how we can edit and configure the Microsoft Forms web part in our modern SharePoint site page, and what are the setup process that are available to create the forms in the Microsoft Forms web part. So what is Microsoft Forms web part? Actually, it allows us to create polls, surveys and quizzes in our modern SharePoint site page. And also we can see the questions and as well as the response in our modern SharePoint site page. It is an advantage to see the form results in our modern SharePoint site page in an easy way. And this Microsoft Forms web part is available on modern SharePoint team site as well as the modern SharePoint communication site. But it is not available on the SharePoint Server 2019 version and the SharePoint mobile application. So when we add the Microsoft Forms web part in our modern SharePoint site page, by default this is how it looks like. Directly we can click on the new form to create the new form, or if any forms are available in the SharePoint site, then we can add the existing form that are presented. Now I will show you how to add the Microsoft Forms web part in our modern SharePoint site page. Initially, log in to the Microsoft Office 365 and open the SharePoint application and choose the site page for which you want to add the Microsoft Forms. In this example, I am going to choose the communication site page. Now click on the edit icon in the top right corner. In the edit mode, choose the section layout. Here, choose this section layout as one column section and search for the Microsoft Forms here. Click on the Microsoft Form. Here you can see, as I already shown, we can directly click on the new form to create the new form, or we can click on the existing form. First, I will show you how to click on the new form and create the form. Select the new form and name your form. In this example, I am going to name it as a feedback and choose the create option. Here you can see it directly redirects to the forms page where we can add the questions as well as the responses, which means we can add question, the responses we can view it under the response tab. You can see by default we can see few questions that are automatically displaying to add it into our questions. So I am going to choose and click add selected. You can see the question has been added. If you want to make it as a required column, then you can enable this require button here. If you want to copy this question, you can see the copy icon presented here. If you want to delete this question, you can simply click delete option. And if you want to add subtitle, you can click the subtitle and we can add this subtitle over here. Here you can choose the date. When did you take the training? For that we can choose the exact date when did the user take the training. It is for the user purpose. In the same way, if we click on the add new question, here you can see the choice type, text type, rating, date and few other options also. We can also upload file, we can show the ranking as well. Now in this second question, I am going to make it as a choice column. Here you can see we can directly enter the question and we can add the option here. Here you can see I have added the question as how was the training, and the options I gave is good or bad. If I want to choose another option, I can click add option and I can add it as poor. If I want to add all these options, then in that case I can give add all option here. If I want to add other option, then you can see the other option has been added. If you want to make it as a required question, then you can enable this toggle control. So the question will be marked as the required mode. If not, you can disable it. If you want to view it as a multiple answer, we can enable it, and we can also set limit. If not, we can disable it. Here you can see I have added 2 questions in this feedback form. If you want to preview it, this is how it looks like. In the computer mode, it looks like this, and in the mobile view, it looks like this. By choosing the preview option, we can preview the Microsoft form either in the computer mode or in the mobile mode. Now select the theme option to choose the form theme color. Here if I am going to choose purple, here you can see the form has been changed into the purple. And in any case, if the user has been respond to the forms, here the feedback form response will be added under the response tab. Like how many people are respond to that feedback form and what is the status. We can also have option to open the result feedback form in the Excel, and we can also view the result. Now this form doesn't have any responses, so none of the user has responded to this form. Now in the SharePoint Microsoft Forms web part, you can see the feedback form has been disabled here, and the link address by default it's provided, and you can see there are two options that are presented. One is collect response and another one is show form results. Now I am going to check the collect response icon and select the OK button. Now click on the republish icon. Here you can see the form has been published. Now choose any of the date here and choose the choice column and click on the submit option. You can see your response has been submitted. If you want to submit another response, click on that, choose any date and choose any option and click submit. You can see the form response has been submitted. Now in the feedback forms under responses, you can see there are two responses. This is how the form responses looks like. We can also view this in our modern SharePoint site page by clicking on the edit icon. Click on the edit web part. You can see the show form result option. Select that, click OK and click on the republish icon here. Here you can see the form response has been displayed in the modern SharePoint site page using the Microsoft Forms web part. So this is how we can create the new form and add questions in the forms and view the responses in both site page as well as in the forms page. So these are the two ways that we can see the form responses. Now I will show you how to add the existing form into our Microsoft Forms web part in modern SharePoint site page. Now I am going to delete this web part. Again I am going to add the forms web part here and choose the add existing form. Here you can enter the form web addresses so that directly you can click on the go to Microsoft form option. Here you can see I have two forms. One is training feedback, another one is feedback. Now previously I have explained with the feedback form. So I am going to choose the training feedback. Select copy. Instead of choosing copy option, directly open that form and copy the URL and paste it in the form web address. Now to copy the URL, under the collect responses, click on the copy option and paste it over in the web part and select OK button. Here you can see the training feedback form has been added. I have choose the show form results. If I want to collect responses, I can choose the collect responses here and click on the OK button. Now click on the republish icon. Here you can see the training feedback option has been added. Now we can also respond to this form and click on the submit. Here you can see the response has been submitted. We can also view the training feedback responses here. Here you can see the result has been added, responded to. Like this we can view the results in the training feedback. And also it is possible to add images to the questions either in the new form or the existing form. Here you can see the image option. When you click on the image, there are two things under the insert media option. One is insert image, another one is insert video. By clicking on the image, we can add the images or we can upload the image. Here you can see I search for training option and I am going to add this one. I will download and upload it. Here you can see I have insert the other image. Even I can edit this image, or if I want to delete this image, we can simply click on the delete icon. Zoom in and zoom out options are also available for this media options. This is another option that is presented when we create the Microsoft form. So now we have learned how to create a new form, how we can display the result in the Microsoft Modern SharePoint web part using the Forms web part, and also we see how to add the existing form and display the result or responses using the Microsoft Forms web part. So this is how we can work with the Microsoft Forms web part in a modern SharePoint site page. With this we came to the end of this video. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please click on the like button and do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.